Hello, YTPC. Jason here. Doing a review of something I didn't know existed. Well, I knew it existed, but I didn't know it existed by this company. And before I get into the review and everything, a little story. We celebrate Father's Day around here when we can. It's a scheduling thing. And we happened to be at Walmart when we were celebrating Father's Day. And my son, and we was in checkout, he sees this lighter. And he goes, Dad, you don't have a pipe lighter. I want to get this for you for Father's Day. Naturally, he couldn't ring it up and pay for it. I had to do it, and he gave me the money. He spent his own money on this instead of buying something for himself, which I don't know why almost made me cry. But at the same time, my son's such a giving person and thinks more about others than he does himself. I should be used to it by now. So before I show you the lighter, I know a lot of people will be wondering what it is I'm smoking. Today, my pipe is a Model 55 Boxer, Mr. Brog. It is a pear root pipe. This is probably one of my favorite Mr. Brogs in my rotation of about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 Mr. Brogs I have. Now on to the lighter. This lighter is made by a company called Ronson. Now, most of you, if not all of you, would be familiar with this company because of lighter fluids, flints, etc. I've heard they were owned by Zippo. I don't know if that is true. Now, this Ronson lighter appears to be very well made. It is on the heavy side compared to uh, a Vertigo Governor. It weighs about the same, so it is beefy. It is all metal. The finish here is a smoked, almost black chrome. The head is a flat brushed chrome with a polished chrome ignition switch. It does have an adjustable flame, and the way it looks like the screw here adjusts the flame. That is not the case. The flame adjustment is this little back ring here around the fill nozzle. It has a set of built-in pipe tools. Now, I don't know how functional these pipe tools will be, and I'll explain why here in a minute. You've got your tamper, you've got your poker, and you've got your scraping spoon. The edge of the scraping spoon it seems to be very well suited for scraping, a little bit more than on a check tool. The inside here is textured. I'm not sure why they did that, but it looks nice. Now, why I say I don't think the tools will be too useful, it'll be useful as a tamper. But everything's encased in the backside of the tamper, which folds into the lighter like such, giving you a solid piece. So if you want to use the spoon, you have to pull them all out. And your scraper spoon would be like this to be used. The tools are held in with a screw, and I am sure if somebody with a Dremel looked at this and thought about it long enough, it could be modified to where you could pull each tool out possibly and looking at it, no, it couldn't be done. So that is the drawback of the tools. Cons of this lighter: electronic ignition. I'm more of a fan of the flint and wheel ignition system, like on a Bic or the old Imaco pipe lighters. As I've had a great deal of issues with lighters and electronic ignitions. My very first pipe lighter that I ever had was a Vertigo Governor with an electronic ignition, and it lasted maybe a week. Now, I've had this and been using this over a week. I haven't had any issues. It's lighted on the uh, first plunge on the ignition switch every time except for once. And I think that's because I'm still running on the lighter fluid that came in it. And, they don't fill these things up all the way. They just, throw a little bit in to get you started. And I think that was the problem. And I haven't had an issue since. And it was 2 clicks for it to light, but it lights the first time, every time so far. Has the 90-degree angled head, as all pipe lighters of this style do. So far, what I like about it, and I've tried many different pipe lighters. Some of them I've never even done a review on because they were that bad, and well, people have figured out they're that bad, so I haven't done a review. The price of this was $8. And if you're wondering what $8 buys you, you can go on eBay or Amazon and go to Mr. Brogg's page and get a pipe lighter similar to this for about $14 that will work a few days and literally falls apart. So you're paying about half the price for this, and it is very solid. It seems to be very well made, and it's working. Okay, it has worked longer than my Lotus Governor that I paid 25, 30 bucks for here about 5 years ago. That lasted a week, maybe probably actually a little under a week. And keep in mind, I am a heavy lighter user. Plain and simple fact of things are I smoke many bowls a day. Maybe somebody that smokes 1 or 2 bowls a day, an electronic lighter like this will last forever. I've pretty much got a pipe in my mouth all day. So that may have something to do with it. But so far, it has held up great. If you're looking for a pipe lighter of this style, um, even if it's just an occasional use, like when you're going out on the town, going to the bar, what have you, I recommend the Ronson pipe lighter, available at Walmart. If your local Walmart don't carry them, you can definitely order them from walmart.com. They're $7.95 plus tax. Great little lighter so far. I think it's going to hold up well, and I will do further videos on it over time, letting you know how it does. If you're just entering into pipes and pipe lighters and you've been using a Bic for years, but you want to upgrade, give this little Ronson a try. I think you'll like it. So far, I have. And like I said earlier in the video, it's heavy. It's well made. I don't think you can go wrong for the money, even if it lasts a year before your ignition clicker burns out or jams up. You've definitely got your money's worth. And on that note, I'm going to wrap up this video, and I would also like to add a couple things before I do. I was a big fan of the IMCO pipe lighters, which are no longer made. A company out of Spain has stepped up and is making a flint and wheel ignition pipe lighter. Benefits of that over the IMCO is, one, they're metal. And I will be doing a review as soon as the U.S. distributor gets more in. Every time they get them in, they've actually got a waiting list of people that have wanted to buy them, and they've sold out before they've got them. So then people, of course, go first. As soon as I get one, I will be doing a review on that for anybody that likes a wheel and flint system but wants a pipe lighter. And the other thing I want to ask, in the comments, leave me a comment what kind of lighter you like, what kind of lighter you think's best, and what kind of lighter you use the most. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments on everything. Till the next video, take care, be good to one another, love one another, and take care of yourself. I will talk to you all later. Bye.